Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well on this January 1st. It is about 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time as I record this. We have breaking news that's been occurring overnight. I wanted to bring that to you. I do plan on doing a video later today, if I can get to it, either today or later today or tomorrow, about 2025, my concerns, my outlook on it, what we're looking for here, or what we're looking out for this year. But it has started off a bit with a tragedy, with a mass casualty event. This is breaking news. Occurred, looks like about 3 a.m., 3:15 a.m. local time in New Orleans, Louisiana. They're saying this is a mass casualty event. It looks like a terror attack to me. Uh, about 3 a.m. in New Orleans, right in the mix where a lot of people were celebrating New Year's Eve. So you can imagine the crowds in the French Quarter. This was at the, looks like the intersection of Bourbon Street and Canal Street. And apparently a truck, looks like a pickup truck, rammed into the crowds of people, and just mowed them down. This is according to witnesses. Plowed through New Year's Eve crowds that were celebrating still. Because you can imagine in New Orleans, French Quarter, Bourbon Street, something like this, there's large crowds would still be going on at 3 a.m. for sure. So um, rammed into these crowds at high speed, it says. Then when it came to a stop, a man gets out, full body armor, with a rifle, and starts firing on the people who have survived the ramming. Now, it says that police officers that were there, that were in the area, multiple police officers returned fire on this guy. He had full body armor on. I haven't been able to determine, excuse me, as far as it hasn't said anything yet about arrests made or if they were able to take this suspect down. I'm suspecting they did because I haven't seen anything yet about a manhunt or anything like that. But from the way it sounds so far, I mean, this is kind of a developing story. It was one man jumped out of the truck after he rammed through these people, opened fire. They returned fire on him, the police. Um, there's reports that there was an improvised explosive device in the truck, in the vehicle, but then that's kind of, they haven't confirmed that. There's just a lot of reports, a lot of stuff flying around. But what we do know from reports are that at least 10 people dead, 35, at least 35 injured so far in this attack. I started following this about hour and a half, 2 hours ago. And at first they were just saying a man rams into a crowd. Now they're saying terror attack. It sounds like one. It really does. Um, this is awful. This is awful. This has been my concern over the last several years or so about an attack on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day as far as crowds, celebrations. And I tell you, they picked a place that would be densely packed with people. And, these people are just out there having a good time. Let me see. I wrote down some other notes here. That's all I know so far on this. I mean, I've been trying to look for updates. At first they said 30 injured. Now they're saying at least 35. The death toll will probably go up, at least 10 dead. Yeah, intersection of Bourbon and Canal. Now there is a big football game on. Georgia Bulldogs are playing Notre Dame this evening in a college playoff game. So this crowd probably included fans of them and just regular people. Other people, of course, it's New Year's Eve, New Year's morning. So let's keep this situation in prayer. These folks, the families, I cannot imagine. New Year's Day, you deal with that. no, I can't. I can't imagine it. Um, I know we avoid large crowds at any time, any day, anywhere. I I see a large crowd these days, and I will not. I avoid it. I don't care where I am. I don't care what town you're in. I'm just not. No, especially at these big events that like this, these celebrations and such. And this is one of my concerns for 2025 is an increase in these types of attacks. And is this isolated? Is this just one thing? Are more to come? Are more to come here today or soon? Was this coordinated with something else, or was it just some lone loony bin doing this all on his own? We don't know yet. We may not know. There's no information yet coming out about any details about this man who did this. If he was alone or not. It sounds like it was alone in this attack. So more to come, I'm sure. But this is one of I'm going to do a video soon about my concerns for 2025. And one of the things I wrote down 2 days ago, as I've been preparing for that video, is increased terror attacks. And here we go. New Year's Eve or New Year's morning. But a terrible way to start, especially for this area, for those folks, for sure. Seen some of the pictures. It's pretty bad, as you can imagine. So let's keep them in prayer. I'm going to go to a passage. I'm going to go to a verse here. But I think this world, we know this world is so broken. And it does make you wonder. It makes you believe, what we are in that age. We are in that age where it seems like violence is increasing. At least it appears that way. It does. And things spiral out of control. We need to be super aware when we're out there. Like I said, we avoid the crowds. We go out and do. Ms. Dawg and I are going to go back to work tomorrow. We don't plan on doing much today other than making some good food, for sure. Hope you guys are doing the same or something similar. Be safe. Be safe when you go out there. Okay, I'm going to go to a passage, and this is, you've probably heard this before, but it's just been on my mind lately, especially after this morning news. But Isaiah chapter 4, verse 20, and I may read on a little bit after that. Starting with Isaiah chapter 4, verse 20, it says, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Woe to those who are heroes at drinking wine and champions at mixing drinks, who acquit the guilty for a bribe, but deny justice to the innocent." Wow. When you read something like that, and it's like, that's exactly what I'm seeing right now in 2024, 2025. We're going to see a lot more of it, y'all. And this was written, this is Isaiah. I believe we're in that age. We're in that age where truly good is good is called evil. It is. And evil is celebrated. It's encouraged. It's the popular thing. It's the popular culture. We must not bend to that ever. Be the example of the light. Be the example that you're not going to go that way. But it's a seriously broken world. We as humans have free will, and that's what I believe. Share your thoughts. Let's stay in prayer. Let's be safe. If you're going out and about, be safe. Be careful. Let's stay close to Jesus. God bless y'all. I'll see you soon.